Chapter 5. The Sweatshirt. Back in February, my mom and I went on a cruise together, just the two of us. At some point right before the trip, she decided she wanted a lightweight zip-up sweatshirt. Not because she desperately needed one. She simply wanted something lighter than what she had brought. Brian and I were thrilled. Finally, a chance to buy my mom something new. Not thrifted, not secondhand, not a garage sale find, new. We practically begged her. "Come on, we'll buy it for you." She resisted immediately. Of course she did. Why spend more money than necessary? What if there was a cheaper option somewhere else? What if she found one later? What if she didn't really need it? The questions came naturally to her. They had been part of her operating system for decades. Eventually, after enough encouragement, she agreed. We got her into Beal's department store. Just one store, no bargain hunting all over town. We went into the correct women's clothing department. We all three scoured the racks for something we thought would satisfy the intended purchase. It still took quite a bit of convincing, but we eventually found one she allowed us to buy for her. And I remember thinking how strange the whole experience felt. Not because of the sweatshirt, because of what it represented. Here was a woman who had spent most of her life being responsible, working, saving, stretching dollars, finding bargains, taking care of everyone else. And yet buying herself a simple sweatshirt still felt uncomfortable. The amount of money wasn't the issue. The permission was. That realization stuck with me, because I've seen versions of it everywhere. People who won't spend $20 to make their lives easier. People who hesitate to take a trip they've wanted to take for years. People who keep driving an unreliable vehicle even though replacing it would remove stress from their lives. People who have enough, but don't believe they have enough. That's a very different problem. For years, I thought financial freedom was mostly about numbers, income, savings, investments, net worth. And those things matter. But I've come to believe there is another side of financial freedom that almost nobody talks about. Emotional freedom, the ability to spend money without guilt, the ability to invest in convenience, the ability to choose experiences over optimization, the ability to enjoy what you've built. That's much harder than most people realize, because the habits that help us build wealth are not always the same habits that help us enjoy it. In fact, sometimes they're in direct conflict. The voice that says, "Save that money," is often the same voice that says, "You shouldn't spend that," even when spending it would improve your life, even when you've earned it, even when the math says you're okay. The sweatshirt wasn't really about a sweatshirt. It was about permission. And the older I get, the more convinced I become that many people don't need another investing book. They need permission. Permission to travel, permission to upgrade, permission to simplify, permission to enjoy, permission to stop postponing their lives, because one day you wake up and realize something. The money was never the obstacle. The story was.